Hey everyone, this is my Patreon Pod reaction to the 7th episode of the 2nd season of School Rumble. And last episode was a pretty crazy episode because we had a play which didn't quite go according to script, but still I think it was a very compelling, very entertaining play with a lot of plot twists, and yeah, the audience seemed to be pretty into it. You know, I was pretty into it. I'm pretty much at the edge of my seat the entire time. And we also had like a nice dance, you know, the band playing, everyone dancing, which is also great. Especially because, you know, we had the play where Yakumo and Eri kind of butt heads a little bit, there's a little bit of conflict, and then we got to have the two of them make up during the dance segment, which was very, very, very satisfying to watch, I would say. I thoroughly enjoyed both those segments. And it's great that things ended off on a positive note between those two, clearing up some misunderstandings, having a nice dance, getting fairly close to kissing, but of course not quite there. But the point is, it was fun. There's a lot of fun stuff there. So let's get into the next episode and see what we're going to be doing with it. 3, 2, 1, play. Eri, are you making onigiri? Excellent work. Is there one for me? Hey, if they don't want it, I'll take it. Eri-chan is a silent film. Which means we can't hear their screams of torment, suffering. Oi. Could you imagine eating Eri's onigiri, like her personally made onigiri? Whew. Imagine say breakfast, but if she handed me a plate full of that, I would gobble it all down immediately. Tell her it was delicious. Lick the plate clean. Whew, it's cold water. Pew pew, pow pow. She just sits on her car. I don't know why, but I'm glad she does. Oi. 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 No more ois. Gourmet special feature, huh? Well, like I said, good thing I just ate breakfast. Otherwise, this could be, otherwise I would end this episode very hungry. Yeah, it's been way too long. Tennant's pretty excited about it. You don't say. I see how it is. Yeah, they're slower because you're making them carry all the stuff. That is definitely true. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but you never know. I wouldn't get your hopes up too high, Harima Kenji. Don't fall down the hill. Because it's got like... Wow. Really, dude? Can we just like punch him real quick, somebody? That is a lot of rice. Those I'm sure are delicious. Kenji, do you have something you want to say? Yeah, I think he's tried her onigiri before, so... Well, her something. I think it was onigiri. But yeah, both Tenma and Eri are interesting cooks, let's just say that. Obviously, eat both of their food, though. Hey, don't underestimate Kenji. He's a man of many talents. Just make the men literally do everything at this camping trip. Yeah, he's here too, apparently. I only heard what happened, but he probably deserved it. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Good luck, Kenji. I am rooting for you. And I'm rooting against him. There, you will not get a kiss from Miko. I will block you myself if I have to. It's a good point. That character development coming in handy. Is that a bear? Oh no, that's like a giant crab. Not even that deep of a river. But I guess we have enough food now. We can kill it. I'm sure you can. Be careful which mushrooms you choose. You're gonna be attacked by a giant mushroom monster. That'd be funny. Something's glowing. Oh no, boar. Okay. Guess that works too. I have expected to be holding Simba. So is Imadori gonna run into a master beast as well? Wasn't easy. Whew. It was a good shot of Eri from behind, but anyway. Time to cook. Because ingredients, finding them is step 1. Cooking is step 2. Who cares? Did anybody really expect him to do anything? He's just the worst. I hate him so much. I don't know if that looks settable. Guess we'll find out. I can't see as well enough to tell if it's edible. Okay. Where did you get a microphone? And where's the speakers the sound's coming from? When, you know what, I have several questions, there's no point asking all of them. Akira's just resourceful, let's just leave it at that. But we are Shokugeki no Soma now. I don't know what to say to that. Just gonna let it go. But I swear this is an intentional parody of Shokugeki no Soma. Almost positive. Yeah, that's... no. Getting a little bit close there, Akira. You want that kiss instead? Because you can have it. I'll at least take that. If she doesn't want it. Not the food they're talking, I gotcha. If we see clothes fly off of anyone's body after eating the food, we'll know it's a Shokugeki no Soma reference for sure. But even now, I'm pretty sure. Pretty good. Champion of Crabs is not a good nickname, man. I'm gonna reconsider that. Wow, that last one was cute. Yeah, she's as good as yours now. No, not criticism. Salty because of tears. Sashi Susaso. It's been a while since I've heard that. Molecular weight. Well, I guess she knows her food. Just making Kenji sad, though. But yeah, as expected of our teacher. There's a car. Are you gonna sit on it? Please sit on it, Itoko. They just came for 5 seconds and then left. Guess it was nice to see them. Probably have to a hotel together now. Okay, next round. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, definitely Shokugeki no Soma now. There goes any doubt. Any doubt in my mind is gone. Yes, it's pretty good. Yeah, Yakumo, I didn't see you crying. What do you think? Positively. If only it was that easy. And here we go. Here comes the criticism again. Wow. That does sound pretty bad. Who was that voice? Oh. Who are you? Is that the guy from before? Like the train in the mountain? But who's our winner is the question. That's a great nickname. Yeah, definitely the same guy. I remember her. You know, this was such short notice, I'm surprised we were able to get guest judges at all. What did her shirt say? Oh, Karasuma. Ooh. Now we have our dinner table. Yeah. Well, I guess it didn't work out for them in the end anyway. Maybe. Yeah, this is a hard shift to gears. Okay. This looks almost like a dungeon to explore in a modern setting RPG. Good luck, Kenji. Studio Hobbit. Sounds amazing. Oh no. Oh wow. Didn't expect that. Yeah, good customers are important. You're a lifesaver, Sarah. Yeah, we gotta do our best. Maybe we could have Anzu help us. Nihongo, please. I don't know if they even speak Japanese. Just say ni hao and smile. That's what I would do. I think ni hao is like the only Chinese word I actually know. I'm sure my pronunciation of it is terrible. What a man of culture. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, yeah, we are going in there now. Yeah, we get in there, man. The camera's clearly following you, so. Oh my god, wow. I made it a minute alone. But it's probably not going to be that great, is it? Okay, that is not at all what we saw. That's kind of cute, but I'm still very disappointed. It just looks like she was eaten. I mean, it's cute, but I would have preferred the other outfit. What do you have there, man? Looks pretty good. Oh, it's like a secret door? Is that where the good stuff is? Let's explore. Let's check this out. What could possibly be in there? Maybe a real bunny girl. We have. Can you tell us what's in there? Can you let us inside? I'm okay with this. Let's go. I've got all the Yuki. Let's just let us in there. Apparently the lights are on in there. You better let me see what's in there. Better not tease me. Because you just teased me with the bunny girl stuff, and I don't need any more teasing. They're not gonna let me see what's in there. That was starting to trigger me. Make matters worse, Midori's here. Because nobody else lets you in. Because everybody else hates you too. Well, he is clearly a child, so. Can we kick him out now? Thank you. That's all I needed. I feel better now. I don't know if I call that a fight so much as, you know, punishment. You're always so cheerful, Temba. You're very squeaky forehead, though. Oh. So slow down, Temba. You're gonna make a mess. But no, she did pretty well. Work never ends. Do we have other employees? Can somebody else do this? Wow. Why can't, if there's two of you, why do you do it? You want to wrap Karasuma in a bag? Or that? Hotemma. Okay, that's cool. This filthy casual over here that doesn't know every kanji in existence. What, a secret agent thing? Oh, wow. Can I say that again? I blinked too much. I want to say that again. That almost made up for the lack of budding girl. Pretty close. And damn, she looks good in that China dress, too. Wish we saw her put it on. What? What do you mean it wasn't us? What does that even mean? Oh, did it not go well, Kenji? You even ripped your shirt. Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into making anime than making manga, that's for sure. I'm sure. Well, this was an eventful day for people. And I did not get to see any of it. I did get to see Akira zip up though, so. Tenma, how was your day at work? Are you okay? What was that? Creative. That was such a weird pronunciation. Yeah, it seemed like everyone had a bit of a rough time with their jobs. Just about. Gotta have some high goals. Yeah, that's definitely pretty action movie for Japan. You know, car chase, gunfiring. I assume Akira's involved with that in some way. Like, I didn't get a good look at anyone involved in that, but I just assume so. Yeah, I think that is Akira. I think we've seen that kid before. Did you recognize that girl, Eri? He falls out. Oh, what? It's over? Too bad we didn't get to see Eri in a fancy outfit this episode. Because I would say Eri is the sexiest character in this show. I think that's fair to say, although Akira did give her a run for that money with that that outfit she put on. But just in general, Eri just has that aura, you know? She does all these poses and like it's just so natural. Like the one behind them shot from earlier during the mountain thing. Just, you know, the way she stood, having her hand on her side, that whole thing. Just, she consistently looks great no matter what she's doing. It's all Zato Joe-sama training, I'm sure. Been Eri with a good in a bunny outfit. And is that it? Yeah, we just got a preview. Okay, just basketball apparently. Next episode. Okay, that was the 7th episode of the 2nd season of School Rumble. And our first half, we ended up going up like on a trip in the mountains, I guess. You know, just having a fun group get together kind of thing, which apparently we haven't been doing much lately. So that's certainly nice. And they brought the guys along apparently to do manual labor. You know, which fair enough. Although one of them is not really useful at all. Not even really an adult, I would say. You know, because he wants kids' meal stuff and whatnot. But rather than actually carrying stuff, he kind of literally did the opposite and just tried to hitch a ride with Hana. So yeah, Imadori is just the worst. You know, that still hasn't changed at all. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, always talking about that, but they keep making that very clear with his actions, right? So it's not really entirely my fault. But yeah, basically the men pretty much did everything in this segment. You know, carrying the stuff. They did a food competition, which involved gathering ingredients, you know, cooking, and all that. And I'm pretty damn sure this was a Shokugeki no Soma reference. Like, I've seen most of that show. I am very, very far behind on the newest season, but I am familiar with the show enough to be pretty sure that's what they were going for with this episode. You know, we even had guest judges come by, which is surprising considering just like how far out of the way this is, you know. But I guess, I mean, some of them had cars, so it just sort of worked out. But in the end, you know, Imadori got disqualified because, you know, he sucks, he can't follow the basic rules. And Hana and Kenji's food were both not perfect, and then somebody just kind of swooped in and claimed that victory. So, you know, no victory for them. They both thought that this would be the key to their love interest getting together with them, living happily ever after, but apparently not. Apparently that did not work out. I did like seeing Itoko and I can never remember her name, the school nurse girl. I was happy to have them show up. That was quite nice. In the second half, everyone kind of did like part-time jobs essentially, which is a pretty cool idea because it lets us see our characters in like a different environment, trying something new. In some cases, wearing a different outfit. So that's pretty cool. You know, we had Sarah. I think her name was. I don't remember her name because she doesn't get a lot of screen time. But yeah, she went to the Chinese restaurant, you know, and things were apparently pretty complicated there. You know, some baby thing going on. Although in the end, you said it wasn't them. I didn't quite get what that meant. Like, just was there some kind of miscommunication thing at the hospital? I didn't quite get that because he just said that the baby was coming early, but I guess it wasn't their baby. I think it doesn't really matter. But I was a little bit confused with what the heck happened there. But anyway, we had a bunch of customers show up. Because we had like this reserved party. They didn't understand a damn word they said, aside from Ni Hao. They didn't even translate the Chinese dialogue at all. There's no way I can even pronounce that, let alone know what it says. Chen Lao Di Hao Jiu Bi. Nope. Nope. But they seemed enthusiastic and had a good time, so I guess it all works out. Clearly, we need to work on our Chinese if we're going to work at this place again. That was my biggest takeaway from that. And then we had Yakumo, you know, working, and, you know, cosplay she had to wear. But it wasn't quite the sexy bunny outfit that we were kind of hoping it was. I mean, it was just an imagination sequence, but, I mean, we, as the audience, still got to see her wearing it, in a sense, so I can be pretty happy about that. Unfortunately, what she actually wore was just a big old, fluffy, kigurumi kind of bunny thing. And she looked cute in it, you know. If they hadn't already gotten my hopes up with that previous shot, I probably would have enjoyed it even more. But even so, it's cute. I mean, it's fine. It would be really hard to work in that because you got the hands all covered. So I could just imagine her dropping so many things. Like, you couldn't even really grab the handles of cups, right? It wouldn't work very well. So she did a good job wearing that. I'm very impressed. That's for sure. And then we had, you know, our boys, I don't know what to call them. Our boys over here at like a video store, what was it called? Yeah, video, DVD, CD, rental place, gotcha. Store closed today for remodeling. The Nishimoto family business, okay, so that's a context, gotcha. I kind of missed all that. But the point is they came here, they looked through stuff, and yeah, he picks up something that also has a bunny in it, so I guess they're keeping with that theme. Not quite sure what he's holding there, but it looks cute, so I'd probably like to check it out, personally. But yeah, apparently they have, like, treasure somewhere behind a secret door that they got to see, but we didn't get to see it, so we'll just have to imagine what it is, but I imagine it's it was pretty great. You know, I have my own treasure on my computer, so I don't necessarily need theirs. But I'm sorry, the curiosity's still there though. We got to see Ichijo, you know, at the fast food place, although I'm pretty sure she worked there before. That's something new. And Imadori shows up being Imadori. Just like I said, being a dead horse, not much more to say on that. He's just being himself with everything that entails, and Lala beat him up, so that made it better. And then we had Yakuma, or Tenma. I'm sorry, I'm getting you mixed up. Tenma, we got to see her work at like a bakery. This was this was simple, but I enjoyed watching it. Just the animation, everything, the facial expression, just seeing Tenma working so hard on all the bread stuff, and every time she finished, she's like, "Whew, I finally get a break." But nope, more was brought. I don't know, just it was really cute watching her being so frantic and working hard, and the hands just being like wavy, wiggly hands and all that. Eventually imagining bread as Karasuma wanting to eat it as she is just crushed by a mountain of bread. I don't have too much to say about that scene, but I really enjoyed that one like a lot more. That was probably like top 3 as far as these part-time job experiences we got this episode. We also saw Eri and Akira working at a bookstore. You know, Akira likes it because it's, you know, not a lot of people. And yeah, if you do want to work somewhere that doesn't involve a lot of, you know, dealing with a lot of people, a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of excitement, yeah, bookstore is probably a good place to do that. Certainly not the busiest place ever. I did like Ari's comment about, you know, it's hard for her because it's so much kanji. But yeah, she is like a foreigner or something, right? So she's probably not as good at Japanese as, you know, Akira is, if that's the case. I actually don't remember that much about Ari's backstory, but I assume she's a foreigner or a hafu or something. You know, she is blonde after all, but yeah, it's nice to see them together. And yeah, Sarah in her Chinese dress, China dress, whatever you call it, was great. And Kenji, I guess things didn't quite work out with this at the anime studio. But oh well, I'm sure it was still a valuable experience. And we got to see our sisters embracing, sort of, at night, which I enjoyed as well. And then we just, you know, Akira got that phone call and she had to do some secret agent stuff. As she does, because that's, you know, Akira's real job. And she's just like on a bike, you know, with a kid, trying to get away from bad guys shooting at her down the streets of Japan. That was pretty exciting. That was pretty cool. I especially like Eri poking her head out the window, being like, what the heck? I think I recognize that girl. Okay, she didn't actually say that, but that's kind of the implication. Yeah, she just like stuck out, I'd say about 60% of her body out that window. Like, I almost thought she'd fall out. Because, yeah, just look at how much of her body's out of that window. Like, that's about as far as you could go without seriously risking falling out. So, I kind of hope she asks Akira about that later. Because I think she recognized her, maybe. I mean, it's implied that she did, right? But, yeah, that's pretty much everything but the episode I wanted to say. I'm pretty sure it was a fun one. Although it had Imadori in it, so that always is a bit of a negative on the fun aspect. But we had to see pretty much everyone of any importance in this episode, even people we haven't seen for a while, you know, some of the guests, like the old guy, that I think we saw him before training Hanai or Kenji. I think it was Hanai, though, in the mountains a while ago. You know, get to see some pretty good outfits, even though there was some teasing with our boy seeing some treasure that we don't get to see, and Yakuma wearing a not-so-sexy bunny outfit. Which, you know, I did kind of see that coming, honestly. I still thought it would be less silly than it was, but otherwise I pretty much saw it coming. And Akira just with all the stuff she needs for that food competition, even though they're out in the middle of nowhere. Even a microphone and speakers that were somewhere. I don't quite know where those were located. But yeah, it was a fun episode for the most part. So that's pretty much everything I got to say on it. So hopefully this was fun for you. Bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.